Hello, come to the mat. Give yourself enough distance between the mat and you to have like space for your legs, and begin to settle in. All right. We're practicing more of an intermediate type of mat. So we're going to start with hip width apart, arms comfortably alongside of you, and breathing. Inhale, expand the muscles of your body. Exhale. Create connection and tone. Couple rounds. Good. Simple reminders. When you create connection in your torso, look for those key areas. So the weight of the center back of your head, the weight of your upper back, the heaviness in the back of your ribs, and of course, the center back of both hips and your feet all arrive. On this last one, bring your arms up above the top of the shoulder, making two parallel lines evenly. Okay. Keep your nice internal tone of your body on the mat and begin to move through your shoulders. We call these puppet arms, but you might know them as shoulder mobilizers. Good. Try to enjoy things just a little. Once you're settled on the mat, use the finest touch and make circles about the size of tennis balls. Other direction. Let your back start to feel a little bit more long, a little more wide. Getting ready for our fuller mat. We're going to take our arm arcs overhead, finding the connection in your upper abdominals. And then as your arm arcs come forward, balancing the hips and the back of our shoulder together. Last one. Good. Raise your body up into hundreds. Good. Check your connections. Here we go. See if you can keep using your breath to find that internal muscle tone. Last one. Pause your arms. Good. Separate the hips from each other. Gather the legs in your hips. Check your stability here. Slowly at first. Now a little more vigorous. Finding your rhythm. And good. All right, set up for your roll-ups. Start when in the simple position, arms just above you again. Inhale through the first half. Exhale through the second half. Find your range today. Inhale, hips first. Extending your spine naturally along the mat. Use gravity. Work with a good rhythm. Good. Set up for shoulder bridge preparation. So as you roll through your hips and spine, shift the weight of your hips evenly up and over your 2 feet and legs. Okay, find the middle back of each shoulder and the weight of your head. Keep rolling your spine as you come back to the mat. Good. As you're going, listening to that alignment through your legs, can you find the center of each hip and leg and foot? Excellent. All right, from here, going to your one leg circle. Remember, the position's a little different for most people. So for me, the knee is bent a bit, so it's important to remember your knee is over the hip, not your head. Other direction. Wonderful. Change sides simply. When you set up the second side, be real honest with your position. Do your best. Square off your hips and shoulders and waist first. Use the movement to create the massage of your joint. Good. Counterbalance the weight of your leg with the connections in your torso. Excellent. Good. Rolling up into rolling like a ball. All right. Gather everything in. Just float your feet. Stay for 1, 2, 3. Put your feet down. Bring yourself up a little bit longer. As you bring yourself into the feet up this time, try to get deeper around the very much back of the hip. Okay, breathing, exhaling. Try to listen to the quality of your rolling. Does it feel smooth on both sides? Awesome. Bringing your arms back, small lift, up and back you go, into the mat. Keep moving, but descend gradually. Let's just stay right to the edge of the shoulders, eyes forward, coming into your single leg pull. Set it up, get even. There we go. Push and pull with your limbs. Absorb that into your hip stability and your spine. Double leg pull. One more. Straight leg pull. Remember what we did earlier. This knee over the hip. Working your legs. Good. The leg you're not holding doesn't need to drop. Okay, that will mess with your back. Nice and even. All right, lower and lift. crisscross. Come in center, see if you can stay lifted. Good. Arms in front, spine stretch forward. Take a breath for no movement. Just to make it feel even again. Exhale as you go. Good. One small tip is the breath. Doesn't need to be obnoxious. Last one. Good. Okay, heading into open leg rocker. Bring your hips and feet together. Remember, all positions can be, you might be this way, you might be this way. Work the shape that helps you roll evenly. Good. Close your legs. We're headed to the mat for corkscrew. Go ahead and keep your legs where they are, but roll your hips away from your legs. Arrange yourself on the mat evenly, hips first, middle body, upper body. Rotating your sits bones towards the wall opposite of your head. Make a circle from your trunk. Good. Chimney. Shoulder stand with bringing up an elevator. Last one. All right. Rolling up to seated for the saw. Turn. Arrange your arms. Take your time on the movement. Turn. Arrange your arms. Take your time on that. Put it together. Last one. All right, turn over for swan. Spend just a moment getting the front of your hips long and even again. Hip width apart parallel works just fine, or hugging into your middle line, your center midline. From a breath, find those nice internal connections across the hips. And then bring yourself up through the middle. We're going to enjoy class, so let the repetitions feel gradual to you. One more. Good. Pick up that extra muscle really behind your upper shoulders. Check that your hips are balanced as you go into single leg kick first. Good. It's okay to lower your position to the mat a little more to help your hip stability. Good. Turn your head sideways, place your cheek on the mat. When you bring your hands back to the center of the hips or the lower back, keep your shoulders connected. Bend both legs at the same time. Make it about moving around the front of your hips and chest simultaneously. Take the other side. Last one. Great. Up and back. Bring your knees underneath your hip sockets. With your weight equal, 2 arms, 2 legs, quadruped. Rotate the base of the sits bones towards the crown of the head and press the mat away from you as you take a moment in your lower back. Wonderful. Bringing yourself all the way up for a thigh stretch. Lifting your arms to balance. We want to stay in healthy, natural curved spine. As you move backwards, best tip I can help you with is to avoid arching your waist. And really find the support behind your hip. To practice healthy work through your legs. Last one. Cool. All right, turn around. We're headed into a neck pull. Starting from seated first, round over your sits bones. Take a moment, get into a good working position for yourself. Stack your hands at the center back of your head. Inhale to tall spine. As you shift your body behind your legs, we'll be tempted to get smaller, but we don't need to. We're going to straighten up a little more. And we're going to take this slowly because we're going to practice that we're not shrinking into ourselves. Good. Up and over. And forward. Do it again the same way. Come on up, take a moment. Good. Straighten up a little bit more, a little more length, a little more freedom across the hips. And then descending without shrinking. Keep bringing your head away from your hips, ribs away from pelvis. Up and over. Good. Now pick it up a little. As you do the last two, pick your favorite thing to work on in it. All right. Give yourself some room above your head. Adjust yourself in the mat so we can get into our shoulder bridge. All right, so you're very warm, so we're going to take that low abdominal wall, healthy pressure inside so we can get to the top of our back hips. And then just peel yourself up to a healthy, nice balanced spot. Good. From your connections, find the stability. Then take one leg up to the ceiling and go forward and up. Forward and up. Add your feet if you're feeling fancy. Stay lifted. Check in. Other side. Wonderful. Now just for a treat, all right, rolling ourselves up. Do your shoulder bridge preparation, but add some rotation to it. From the turning of your waist, roll along the side of one side of your body. Gravity brings you back. Go to the other side and repeat that coming down. Repeat it one more time each way. This is a nice spot to work the massaging qualities of your practice. Excellent. Now finish what we're doing with one more rep straight through the center for symmetry. Really work on your bones, organize around your bones. Good. Okay, we're headed to side kicks. When you set up, please remember that you want to go from the middle back of both hips and then the back of your ribs, your upper back, low shoulders, including your head. All right. Starting with your front to back. Inhale, press into the motion behind you just enough to feel that healthy tension across your hips. Kind of traditional today with that double bump. Last one. Up and down. Circles. Go the other way. Excellent. Crossover. All right, I'm going to show two positions for you in case one works better than the other. This is one position. The other one is to bring this forward. They are the same exercise. Hold the muscles together. Just balance. Okay. Excellent. Other side. Okay. Check your places. Putting your hand behind you. That's a quick way. Good. So the weight of our leg moving behind us is going to kind of show us how we need to connect. Good. Feel like you build some tension and then take that leg forward. To the side. And we're circling. Just remember that this is actually about the balance of your torso, and that's why your leg is moving. Your leg is going to get a benefit, of course, through the hip joint, but finding the weight on the underside hip. As the bottom leg comes up, hold for just a few seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. You're training your bottom hip to become aligned and active in the muscles so that we can stand up later on these hips. So we can lengthen and open our hips. Excellent. Okay. So we're heading into the fun part of class, all about balances. We're doing teasers, 3 sets. Let me please remind you there's some different positions. All right, first position, like we did in our very beginning class. Looks like the 100, okay? You can work from here. Leave the legs, mobilize the hips and the spine back. All right. Okay. Second position. 1 foot down, 1 leg fully extended. This is quite different. You would start from the same place. Right? And other side. Okay? I'm going to practice both with you. You can do any combination of those things. Rolling through the teaser. Work the mobilization of your hips. Change sides. Level the joints. Awesome. Take a moment. All right, last group of 3. Either the first position or choose both legs. Take your time now a bit. Quality matters. Okay, extend your legs long. We're going to turn over for swimming. So you need room for your arms to work uninhibitedly. Okay, and this one will require us to get support in the front of us from sternum to hips. So just take a moment and find full support across your hips and your ribs and your chest. Good. So working through your upper body first, test out the range of motion you have that feels connected to your whole body. Good. Next, do the same thing for each of your legs. All right. Little moment. Good. Now as you bring your eyes up, your center of gravity through your hips will get a little closer to the ground. Remember, this one isn't too slow. Okay, start to swim, making your arms bigger than the legs. Awesome. Come all the way up. Good. Just take a moment again and just stretch your spine. Good. We're going to include just a little bit of some reformer work for a moment. So if you have a deep curl through your spine, crown of head to the base of the hips, let your hips pass over both legs, and then let gravity take your hips open forward, supporting yourself in both sides of the upper body, eyes out, and then keep your hips real close to your hands and just work through the mobilization of your spine for a second. This is a little bit of some play into your down stretch and up stretch from your reformer work. Just to smooth out any rough edges. Last one. Okay, sit sideways. We're going to head into some balances. One arm close to you, other arm comfortably around your legs. It is okay to have your feet crossed for a little bit more balance. It's easier. It is harder to keep them stacked. All right, we'll start out stacked, we'll adjust. So taking your body from the underside of your waist. Good. Remember the hand right underneath your shoulder. A few times. Practice making it smooth and connected as opposed to perfect. Okay, other side. Okay, right underneath your own shoulder here. And up and over. Strong bones of the arm pressing away from your waist. Okay, come back to the center of your mat. Okay, so moving around through your wrists, your arms. Okay, so these are our balances in Pilates mat. So we're going to take some front support work. Again, positions can vary greatly, showing you some options. You can work low, which is actually going to be a little bit more work in your shoulders, but I should say a little heavier in your trunk and light around the shoulder. This is going to be heavier work around your shoulder and a little, actually, I think, easier around your trunk. Okay? But essentially choose a placement that works for you. Hip width apart. Now I'm going to have you practice serratus push-ups. Take the lowest part of your shoulder and begin to move that towards your sternum as you lower. And wrap those small, wonderful muscles around your upper waist. Pushing off the mat. Okay. Good deal. Either repeat that or try it in your straight arms. Very lifted through the waist, hips open. Yep, the work is different up here. Excellent. Last one, arms behind you. Okay, bringing your feet in front of you. Okay, go ahead and open up your chest. Extend your arms back. Find where you can put the heel of your hand comfortably down. With your feet close to you, come into a little bit of your crab type of position. Okay, check your neck, everybody. Keep your neck nice and free, easy. Okay, so go ahead and take your hips forward and up. And listen to both shoulders. It's important for us to build connective strength because we are not trying to be unstable. We want to be more stable. Lower back down. For a challenge, you can extend your legs fully and do the same thing. Neck. Awesome. All right, good. Bring your hips to your feet. Okay. We're heading into our massage part of class. So we're going to go into our seal or roll like a ball again. Bringing your feet up. That nice balance, heels together. Chime into your breathing here. Last one. Awesome. Bring the sole of your feet together. Allow your legs to naturally move away from your center and come over top your sits bones. Just take a moment and actually relax any tensions in your hips or around the low part of the hip and spine. Good. Coming on up, we're going to stand next. All right, shake out any loose parts. Giving yourself ample room away from your mat. Open up your 2 feet away from your hips. First things first, we're going to take our moment and we're going to go crown of head. Shoulders need to find their connection on your back. And then work over top yourself to open your waist away from your hips. Good. Play with keeping a balance of everything as you take your knees away from you. Get low and generous in the movement. And then roll yourself back up. Pressing both legs long. Kawagad again. These are some old school Pilates exercises. All right. So old school, this is cold swing. So from here we add a little dynamic. Back up. Keep your legs long and soft muscles, so you can adjust around your hips. Let's add that deep bounce. Stay. 2, 3, come back up. Relax in it. Do not hold tension. 2, 3, with the knees forward. 2, 3. All right. Bring your arms comfortably at your sides, feet underneath your hips. Standing balances, marching first. All right. Good. For more feedback, you can put your hands at your hips. Remember, keeping your hips level is the name of the game. Good. Play with your balance a little bit. Add opposite arm and leg. Good. Other side. Play opposite arm and leg. Excellent. Leg to the side. Same idea. When your leg goes to the side, remember your hip mechanics are mostly the same thing. Opposite arm and leg, come into center, open from center. All right, other side. Balance first. You're beyond warm. Good. Hips doing the same thing as our leg in front. Okay, extend one leg behind you. Ankle to ankle. Finding that length of your spine and working around your hips so you don't pinch your back. Other side. Excellent. Okay, we're going to finish with arm circles because it can just loosen you up and send you out. Arms opposite of the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Thank you for practicing.